At least the dog hair won't be in my mouth. I go through this every time I put a mask on. All right, 2 masks.
Is that for me?
What's that, dude?
Did you get that for me? Ah!
I got this for you. Get back, dog.
Oh my goodness, guys, you are bouncing so much. I'm so sorry. I'm driving, obviously, and I'm going to my eye doctor because I really want to get lenses in my old frames. I love them so much. That was the plan. They're going to try to charge me so much money for them, and we have $350 on our medical expense card to use by the end of the year, which is tomorrow's the end of the year. So we're gonna go do this. If I stop talking, excuse me, because sometimes the brain doesn't want to multitask. And there is a crap ton of people here. I think you can see all the cars going by me. This parking lot is at a Trader Joe's, so it gets a little crazy. I'm gonna park on the side opposite from Trader Joe's, though. It looks like there's plenty of spots, so we'll be good. So yeah, my plan is to double mask and go in, and if the price is too high, I'm going to try to get them under $350. It needs to be under $350. It has to be. Otherwise, we're walking out of there without these frames put in for relensing. Let me make sure I'm in the spot. Alright, I can look at you now. And then hopefully that goes well, and then I'm gonna walk over to Starbucks, which I can see the back of the building. It's right there. Get myself a chai, and then get home. Yvonne just got here. He's gonna spend the day with us, and that's it. I'm gonna craft a lot. I want to craft a lot still. So I'm going to figure this situation out. I know you're supposed to put this one on the bottom, but it's so uncomfortable. I should do it. I am not very good at these. I'm so used to my cloth ones. I don't have any of the K9 whatever, and the prices are going up, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Which way? I feel like that makes more sense. I'll put it in my eyes. Okay, I got that. Hey, at least the dog hair won't be in my mouth. I go through this every time I put a mask on. Alright, 2 masks. It is not too cold, it's pretty mild. 52, I'm guessing that's probably gonna be around 15 Celsius? I don't know. I need to just sit down and memorize a chart. but it's drizzly, so Yvonne suggested I do wear something, even though I'm not gonna be that long, but hey, let's go. Let's do this. Hello, I'm out of there. I was in there way too long because I remembered that this side of my glasses is kind of wiggly. It was rotating. Turns out a cap of the screw had fallen out. It was coming apart and I had to wait for somebody who knew how to fix it. And she ended up having to completely change the screw out because it was bent. So I don't know what happened. I barely had these and they just stay on my face all the time. But yeah, it's fixed. I think it was loose all along, but I got my lenses queued up to go. They have my old frames. I'm so happy. It came in at $320. So that was with the standard 40% discount they were already going to give me since I just got a pair of glasses. I was ready to haggle and beg, but we came in, so we're good. And it had everything that I needed, so yay. Now I'm going to go put in a chai at the Starbucks. I should start an exercise. Hang on. You can wait with me. Oh goodness, I hope this music isn't copyrighted. I'm gonna start an outdoor walk and go get a chai, walk around the shopping center real quick, and then head home. And this is really loud music, so peace out. here doing a little crafting after dinner. I think I might stop and take a bath because it's 8. Why don't I show you what I have accomplished? Today was mostly making a couch and a chair. Excuse me for being so shiny. That's what it is. Let's flip you around. If you hear noise, they're watching one of the Fast and the Furious movies upstairs. Here we are. So here's the main lower structure. Let me show you. This is what it's gonna look like. Let me know if you have an idea for the name of the tea shop. It's a decent sign. It's better than usual. Usually I hate all signs, and it's not ugly. But when I looked up Momo tea, I got a vague answer that it's kind of like bubble teas. But Momos are like Tibetan dumplings. I randomly learned that from a video recently. Right after I had ordered this. I also have an online friend whose Animal Crossing character is Momo. So it's cute, but I don't know if I want that one. Like, I don't even see any bubble teas here. But it's more of like a coffee shop and stuff. So if you have an idea, I can design a custom sign. No problem, because this guy over here, everything that you see, I printed out. All these flyers, the brick, the sidewalk tiles, the chalkboard, the signs. I think the only things I kept of theirs is that Newsweek and a couple of those books. So yeah, anyway, that is what it's gonna look like. There's the upper floor that goes in later once I've tacked down all the lower furniture. So I'm working on the lower furniture. Look at that cool staircase. So here's where we are. One thing I knew I was going to change when I ordered it is this chair. This is the one thing I felt looked cheap. And here it is. It's just literally paper, cardstock. So I looked online for ideas. I ended up crocheting a little bucket basket chair. I did the legs how they wanted, and I used this evil thing here to stick the legs on. I could have sewn them, but it was already fired up from that couch back there. But before breakfast, I quickly crocheted beading cotton. This is for like beaded necklaces. It's very like waxy and stuff. But I made that freehand into like a little bucket chair. That will go there. Let me show you. It'll have some nice plants. This hanging rope is actually paper, because I recognize it from this. So I'll have to see how I feel about that. I think I could try it out. A lot of times I try things out and then I decide I don't like them, and I change them. I also quickly made this little table, though the legs are kind of drying right now. I just now put weight on it. This was the shelving unit I did yesterday. Excuse my power cable, just trying to get some attention there. But that couch was what I did most of the afternoon after I got back from the eye doctor. And it is hot glued. I was like, I need to use that hot glue gun because I'm working with pleather. So it's like fleecy on one side and pleather on the other. And yeah, it's just hot glued together. It's a little weird. You have to kind of make these armrests go out a little bit because of the way they cut it, but it's purposeful. I saw it in their picture too. It makes a weird gap underneath, but I guess they figure you don't care because it's underneath. I don't know if I'm going to keep this rug, because even though it's pretty and it would be a pretty rug in real life, it's literally just a piece of printed paper, and because it's paper and looks papery, it kind of looks like the printer failed and didn't do a good job of printing it. So I might try some fabric and some other options. I don't know yet. But the only other thing I have done is I skipped this for now. I'll go back. I have to make 2 of these leather chairs just because it looks like I'm gonna have to be really careful and slow with this, and I want to take a bath. So I quickly started this table because it literally had just that to do, gluing some paper, wood grain on, stacking these, gluing together. I did glue this on and I went over the edges with pen because I hate the paper edge, but I hated it, so I pulled it off. That's why that looks rough. And instead, I just varnished it with brown permanent art marker. So I will glaze this. Ooh, excuse me. This hand drops everything. You can see it looks like I had an accident here, but it's just Sharpie. Hopefully the marker doesn't chip off. I didn't bother to sand these very, very glossy pots before stacking them, but they were two different colors of brown. It doesn't, sorry if I'm making you dizzy, it doesn't look like it here, but these are the two pots. And one is reddish brown and one is yellowy brown. So yeah, I ended up coloring this to make a match and then coloring the table, and I'm like, I like that better than the wood grain, so I did it to both sides, and I'm just gonna varnish it up. It's gonna have some cute little things on it. I did not do their flowers how they wanted them. These flowers are flippin' huge, like way too big for the scale. Look at that. I'm trying to get the same depth. Look at that. I cut off like 2 layers of petals around the edge to make it more reasonable, and only used one. It still looks like the biggest rose ever. And I also did not put the lace under it because every time I try that, it ends up sticking up funny and just looking wrong in terms of scale. So this is my status. I believe this table is going to be out here with those leather chair things. I think it's gonna be out here. Did I have a shot of that area? Maybe when you're setting it up, I'll show you. Here we go. It's gonna be out there. A little overview of how it's supposed to look. Here's that area. Yeah, this is overall a really, really cute set. Almost everything is wonderful. Like, the books are all spelled correctly. What have I seen? Like some of these, this is from the music set. This one is fine. Where's the other one? Did I throw it away? Oh my goodness. It was so bad. I probably threw it away. But it had a book and it looked kind of normal, but at the very bottom it said loading ... Loading. Like, what? Was it there? Please let it be here. There it is, loading. What even is that? So yeah, I didn't use that one. But everything has been lovely. There's a Monet book, there's Little Women, Tom Sawyer, then another one that, yeah, it's in a different language, it's like in German. Summer or something. But I'm so happy with this, and I've been talking about this way too long. But yeah, that is my status. And I will see you after my bath. Hello everyone. Sebastian just did his bath bomb. His is a special money bath bomb, and he got $1.
I captured
some green water. Let me show you the water. I can't show you him, so I'm gonna go like this. Because I had a blue bath bomb and he had a green one, but his was a money one, so he had $1 in his. You can get more, and one time Jack's got $5, but all the other times they've gotten $1, which is completely fine. We're gonna go in the dark for a minute because I'm gonna go turn on his light. I need to start getting everything ready for bed. It's not that bad actually because the hall is open. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep this very brief because I have started the great year-end video. What is going on up here? Oh my goodness, we need a deep clean in here. Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, I'm not sure if it's the first video of this year or the last video of last year, but my year in review. It's a longish one. I think it's like just under 40 minutes, but it's hand-picked clips of the entire 2020, all edited together. It took me, I think, like 10 hours. I know I edited till almost 5 in the morning the night it was supposed to go up, and I just couldn't do it. And then I edited all day the next day and finally got it up late, but it was worth it and I really enjoyed it. And I watched it last night to get myself motivated. This year, I am trying to do it slightly different. Like, all of my videos get sucked up into Google storage, so I have to go and re-download the ones I want, and it's a slow process because you have to wait for it to load from the internet before you can even preview. I can't just quickly flip through and choose things. And last year I just downloaded each clip that I chose to my device and then edited the massive bundle. I'm thinking this year that I'm going to do it on my iPad. It has iMovie. It's exactly the same. Got more storage just because it's empty. It's a smaller device, but it's pretty empty. So this time, instead of downloading them all, since I'm always on my phone and it's easier for me to pick away at choosing videos on my phone, I'm just putting them all in an album on Google Photos. I'm hoping that when I search, I'm going to figure out a way to just download an entire album to my device, but if not, they're going to be right there, already chosen. All I have to do is remember what section of the videos that I saved I was going to put into this. It's going to take a lot of editing, and I pretty much need to just buckle down and start doing it. I just finished in the bath saving through the end of March 2021, saving clips. I don't know what I'm up to. It's probably something like 80 clips at this point, but yeah, it's gonna be a long project. If by the end of tonight I can save everything from the whole year, all the clips, that would be a miracle. I don't think that's gonna happen, but if I can, that'd be amazing. And then lots of editing tomorrow, but I really want to craft, so don't expect this video on time. I don't know if it's, I think what I did was New Year's Eve last year's when I put it up, but I think I'm gonna do it New Year's Day, and maybe it was New Year's Day, I don't know. I think it's gonna be New Year's Day that I put it up, because it's probably gonna be a quiet day that you don't really need to see what actually happened, so that'll give me a little more time too, because tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Hello, Stephanie. New Year's Eve. So it's not gonna be done. I'm gonna need more time, so that would give me 2 full days. So yeah, I am going to just end this here. You saw my day. It was the eye doctors. I'm so excited. I will say really quickly that when I chose these at the eyeglass place, wow, there's no good light to show them. It has to be in the daylight. They were very purpley blue tortoiseshell with hints of brown, black specks, super shattered. So they're very unique, and I recognized them when I went back today, but at the time they had said, we're not gonna give you these exact ones, they're gonna give you a fresh, clean pair. I'm like, great, but what I didn't think is that it might look different, and this pair is so brown, barely a hint of blue, even though it's called blue amber written on there. They did give me the right ones. No purple at all, and it has this freaking dot right here. Let me get to some better lighting. It just drives me crazy, and I'm legit gonna take a Sharpie to it and change the shape of this dot. So let me come over here closer to Sebastian. It's right there, and that's all I see. That's literally all I see. So that was my little, hold on babe. That was my quick little side story right after telling you I wasn't going to talk long. But I went to the eye doctor. My old frames are going to have lenses. We had just enough money in our flexible spending account, which is money that's saved all year long, tax-free, I believe. I think this is how it works. If I'm wrong, correct me or don't, I don't care. Money we save all year long to go towards medical expenses, co-pays, and stuff like that. So we had just enough and it expires at the end of the year, so I think there's like $30 in it, $38 left. So we did that, and I crafted, and Yvonne came over for dinner, and they're just hanging out, and I'm letting them hang out and enjoy their night together because things are getting worse again. He's currently COVID free, but at any second one of us could get it. I mean, I don't want to, but Danny needs this. He really needs to see his best friend. So yeah, that's our day. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get jammies on. I'm gonna get his medicines and stuff all ready to go. I need to do laundry tomorrow. Okay, hold on. Good night, friends. Stay safe. Be kind. Don't forget, wash your hands. Oh, hello again. Somebody had to poop, so I had to drop everything. I thought I was gonna just end it, but you know what? I wasn't done. I just wanted to address the elephant in the room, the Omicron in the room. I just want for future viewers to state that on this day, we had over 500,000 new COVID cases in one day in our country. In our state, we had 13,500. Yeah. Our positivity rate in our county is approaching 30%. It's like 20 something, mid-20s. Yes, it's milder, but everything's getting overwhelmed, and we're just gonna have to wait and see how things progress. But I'm smiling because that's uncomfortable. You know that feeling? Yeah. But now we're going to have a nice, calm goodnight. You want the puppies to join in this time. No screaming, no naughty puppy words. But now we can say goodnight peacefully. And if you already clicked off, you missed this. Good night, friends. Stay safe. Seriously, stay safe. Safe. Be kind. And don't forget.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.